These are the top 3 teams that are going to help you win your Week 2 NFL Survivor pools. And stand by, because we're about to break some rules. As a reminder, I have 3 entries running in my pools, and my number 1 pick was the Broncos. All 3 won last week. Can't use the Broncos in the optimal line, and we can't use the Commanders or the Cardinals in the other lines. And just a quick brag, 12-4, week 1. Usually I end up in the top 1% on the ESPN overall. I expect to do so again this year. What? Now, this is one way to do it. All 3 picks Ravens. They're a huge home favorite. But they are going to have a huge share in Survivor pools, so we don't want to do that. And it has nothing to do with week 2 of last year. And unlike last week, this week we're going to side with the crowd and take the Ravens for our week 2 Survivor pick. Like one of my best friends said earlier this week, Ravens unless Lamar died. Though he missed Monday's practice, as long as he's in this game, the Ravens should win, likely by 8. And though the Ravens crushed our soul by being up 10 in the fourth quarter and selling, these 5 of the top 10 favored teams also lost and cost a lot of people their Survivor pools. So pay attention. Outside of the Ravens, the Rams, the Bills, the Cardinals, the Cowboys, and the 49ers are all within 2 points of my confidence factors. Any of them could be used this week as a winner. But I'm looking at optimal paths for my lines. And with that, we are going to break rule number 3, not using a division rivalry. We're going to go with the Dallas Cowboys over the Giants. I do believe that Dak and CeeDee Lamb are going to put on a show for their home opener, and that even if Russell can throw a pass, I think the Cowboys win this game. And that is used in my optimal line for choosing Denver and then Dallas week 2. Now, rule number 1 is don't go broke on a Thursday. We're not going to break that rule this week, but we are breaking another rule, which is no away games unless we have to. We're going to go with the 49ers in an away game against the Saints. Even if Brock Purdy ends up not playing, I believe Mac Jones can easily beat the Saints. All right, fine. The Ravens have too big of a share, and they have too much usage later. We're not going to use them this week. We are going to save them. We're going to fade them for the most of the crowd is going to take them this week. But we are going to fade them. And outside of the Ravens, the Cardinals are my next choice in confidence this week. I believe Murray and Harrison Jr. are going to have a great game. And whether Young is watching the games on the Jumbotron or not, I don't think he can beat the Cardinals. To tie it all together, we have my 3 Survivor lives. We have Dallas in the Denver optimal line. I got a plan in the future. Stand by. And then we have Arizona with the Commanders line and the 49ers with the Cardinals line. Let's crush week 2 and come back to our survivors in week 3. Be sure to leave a like, drop a comment below. Let me know if you're going to use these picks. Let me know if you're going to use the Ravens and go with the crowd. It's a perfectly fine thing to do to survive. I'm just trying to strategize to win long term. That's my goal.